Hello, good morning students. This is KK Bhatt here from LPM Public School Golabazar. Dear students, today I am here with the last part of the chapter 2, Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. Today I am going to explain the last paragraph of this lesson. See here the second last paragraph from here, but then I slowly. And the end of the chapters word humility. In this particular video, we are going to describe the lines between from but then I slowly to humility. I hope see here the line, but then I slowly saw that not only was I not free, but my brother and sister were not free. You know that Mr. Nelson Mandela here just describing and telling about his autobiography, and in his autobiography he tells that I slowly saw, when he realized that he was not free. As same as he also realized that he was not only free, but his brothers and sisters were also not free. It means all the black people who belong to his communities are slaves. That is why he decided to provide freedom to each member who belong to his own community. I saw that it was not just my freedom that was reduced. He realized that only his freedom is not reduced, but the freedom of every people who belong to his own community. It means every blackish peoples, the freedom of every blackish peoples has been reduced. That is why he did not like such type of freedom. He just want complete freedom so that he and his community survive well and live happily life. That is when I joined the American National Congress. After that, he decided to join the African National Congress, and that is when her hunger for my own freedom became the greater hunger for the freedom of my people. In the beginning, he saw, as a student, as a young boy, he saw the freedom of his own as to go out, play, read, and so on, many is where he want to go, and so on, many. But after joining African National Congress, he realized that the hunger of freedom is increasing, because the freedom which is bound only for his own life, now it is spread, and now become the freedom for all the people of his own community. It means the hungriness of freedom increased much, and finally he decided to provide freedom to each member of his own community. So that he started fight fast, so that he can provide the freedom of every member of his community. It was his desire for the freedom of my people to live their lives with dignity and self-respect that animated that changed his life. He dreamed, he desired to provide freedom to his people, so that every people of his community lead a honorable life, live a happy life, lead a respectable life. Such type of dream, such type of imagination just changed the life of Nelson Mandela. Just changed the life of Nelson Mandela. It's just be a dreamed person. And anyhow he wants to provide the freedom to his countrymen, to his own community. Why? Because he wanted that the people who belong to his country, who just away from all respect, from all dignity, can able to live a life with respect, with dignity. That animated his life, that changed his life, that transformed a frightened young man into a bold man. The dream which he desired to provide his people, that dream changed his life completely. And now a frightened people, now a fearful person, became an old bold, became a bold person. And if you can say that because to fulfill the dream of his own country, his fears has removed from his body, or we can say that he just triumph over the fear, just triumph over the fear and become a bold person. That drove a law-abiding attorney to become a criminal. That is the hungriness of freedom which changes a law-abiding people, a person who always ready to follow the rule of law, but now become a criminal because of providing freedom to his own community. That turned a family loving husband into a man without a. That is the hungriness which changed the nature of Nelson Mandela. Before this, Nelson Mandela just bind himself around the families. He is a loving person to his family. But now he is just compelled to leave his family and become a man-like monk. The force a life-loving man to live a life monk and compelled to live a life of monk to fight and move here and there. I am no more virtuous and self-sacrificed than the next man. He said that he was an ordinary man. He has very less virtual personalities. He also very simple man than others. But I found that I could not even enjoy the poor and limited freedom. But he think that he can't able to live a life in poverty. And also he denied to live a limited freedom. He want to live in complete freedom. There is no restriction, there is no botheration. He just live a life, a happy life without any botheration. But I found that I could not even enjoy the poor and limited. I was allowed when I knew my peoples were not free. When I realized that his people were not free, is just determined to provide freedom at any how. Freedom it is individual. Freedom is individual. The chain of any one of my people was the chain of all of them. If any people is under the chain of slavery, it means we all people were under the chain of slavery. It means freedom is necessary for every member. Freedom is necessary for every member. It is necessary. So here he said that if anyone is under the chain of slavery, it means we are all under the chain of slavery. The chain of all of my peoples were the chain on me. If any chain moves around any member of his community, that is bound me also. It means anyhow he wants to break the chain of slavery. And he said that if any people live in slavery, that is indicate that is not a complete freedom. He also lived in that condition. He also lived in slavery. Now see the last paragraph of this lesson. I knew that the oppressor must be liberated just as surely as the oppressed. Very important line. Here Nelson Mandela said that everyone liked freedom. Either that is oppressor or oppressed. It means all the people. That is why he is oppressor, or that is no means that he is oppressed. Both need freedom, both like freedom. A man who takes away another man's freedom is a prisoner of hatred. Suppose that if anyone taken away the freedom of any other people, That is not means that that person is free. It means the freedom of that person is also trapped, and he is a prisoner of hatred. Why? Because that person is the prisoner of hatred. He is locked behind the bar of prejudice and narrow-mindedness. Such type of person just get under the bar of prejudices and narrow-mindedness. I am not truly free if I am taking away someone else's freedom. If he said, further said that if anyone had taken the freedom of other, really he is not free. That man is also not free because he is under the bar of prejudices, under the bar of narrow-mindedness and hatred. So it is necessary that if you want to enjoy the freedom, everyone must be free. Just as surely as I am not free when my freedom is taken from me. The oppressor and oppressor alike are robbed of their immunity. Oppressor and oppressed both are alike, and the immunity has been robbed by from both. So, if we want to live a life in happiness, in complete freedom, it is necessary that we must care the freedom of other. Without it, the world will not going on. Thanks to watch my video. I hope you like, share and subscribe. Thanks once again.